Brews and Banter Podcast. Banter Podcast. Brews and Banter Podcast. What up? Welcome to Brews and Banter Podcast. I'm your host, Rob G. And with me, as always, is the Legendary Brew Crew. What up, fellas?
I was reading this weekend. Mama.
Nah, it doesn't taste like dirt. My name is Lou Belgians, ladies and gentlemen. I'm wondering,
does Delaware have an actual culture? This is the podcast that we talk about beer, but we also talk about a lot of things that's happening in the world, politics, movies, anything really that comes to our mind while we're here sampling these brews. Grab a drink and pull up a chair.
Ooh, we love you, Brews and Banter Podcast.
Welcome to Brewing Banter Podcast, where the topic is the rockin' and the brew, but happy to fuel. I'm your host, Rob G. With me, as always, the Legendary Brew Crew. What's going on, fellas?
What's going on, everyone? How y'all doing out there?
This is episode 255 of Brewing Banter
the
Podcast.
most depressing thing I ever heard in my life.
If this is your first time joining us, welcome to the party. We are glad you can join us. And if you are a returning bruiser, well, we love that you have come back to chill with us again for episode 255 because, as always, we got a good one for you. And before we get into all of this, we always like to know what everybody's drinking on. So what do we do?
That sounds like the biggest can ever that loses crack.
I was waiting for y'all to stop talking so I could crack it right in front of the mic.
That's a 75. That's a 75 ounce.
All right, well, from that big old can you got, what are you drinking on,
My big old can right here says, "Out of order. I'm a free elf." It's an American sour brewed by RAR. Is it RAR or is it RAR?
I don't know.
We still don't know. It's the jury's still out on that. So I'm gonna go RAR Brewing out of Cambridge, Maryland. It's a 6% alcohol by volume. This is what the can looks like. I feel like that's
that's cool. What does that say? Oh, out of order.
What is that? A dog?
I think it's a dog, but then it says I'm a free elf. So I think it's Dobby from the Harry Potter series. He was an elf, I believe, and he got a piece of clothing, like a little piece of clothing like that. And that's what made him free. You get it's a Harry Potter thing, but you get a piece of these type of creatures get a piece of clothing handed to them, and they no longer have to work in a life of servitude. But until then, their service is they're pretty much slaves to the mean people in the book.
Then you're probably right because you got the out of order, you got the Argyle.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yep. But it says keep cold on the can. I told you it's out of Cambridge, Maryland. We were late starting, so I haven't drunk this or tasted it yet. It's good. It tastes refreshing. It's real berry. It says here it's brewed with a copious amounts of strawberry, tart, bubblegum, roasted ghost pepper, and roasted ghost pepper and lactose. Please keep refrigerated at all times. Cans in room temperatures could ferment. Please roll can before opening. Yeah. When I read the ghost pepper, I wasn't expecting it, and I don't really taste it. It's not prevalent. It's not heavy in there. I'm trying to figure out. It could be in there. I don't want to be influenced or anything, but it tastes more fruity than peppery. Even though aren't peppers a fruit?
They got seeds, right?
Yeah, maybe I think that makes it a fruit. Yeah, but it's not. No, it's not as spicy as a ghost pepper you would think it would be. But maybe a roasted ghost pepper, it calms it down a little bit.
Man, if you take the seeds out, right, and right if you remove the seeds,
any pepper is.
I thought the flesh of like ghost peppers and stuff it didn't matter. It's just the seeds. I thought the hotter the pepper, sometimes it don't matter. I know what jalapenos, jalapenos, you take them seeds out and it's milder. But you can still get different versions of jalapenos jalapenos though.
Yo, every spicy pepper.
You went out.
It's like.
What you say? Yeah, you went out. I thought it was me.
You back in now.
Y'all can hear me? Oh.
Yeah. I don't know what that was.
Like most spicy peppers that I've seen when you take the seeds out, it's supposed to kill the spice. But even not jalapenos. But
so it's not the flesh. It's not the flesh as well.
Yeah, I don't think it's the flesh.
Flesh has the flavor, I think, right? It has the flavor.
Yeah, the flesh has the flavor, but not the spice.
Okay. Well, yeah, I drinking it more. It's a hint, but it's not enough to. If you didn't like spice, it's not enough to take you off of it. It's much more fruitier than spicy. But it's a nice compliment. It does balance out the sweetness of the berries in a little bit. So I'll pass me. Let's go there. Hold on.
Because it's roasted.
Yeah, right. So it kind of tempered down the pepper.
Yeah, but does it taste like is there a little burnt flavor to it or something?
No. I don't taste any roasty. I don't smell any roastedness. No roasty, no toasty. None of that.
Did you say it was roasted, or you said it said roasted, or you said was it roasted?
No, it says roasted ghost peppers and lactose with copious amount of strawberry tart bubble gum.
Oh yeah. You would think it would have some charriness in it.
Yeah. Something.
See, now I wish we were all together tasting it, because I think that we all will probably have a different nose and different mouthfeel to it.
Yeah.
But now I'm not saying I'm going to get no roastiness in it. The more I taste it though, the more ghost pepper comes through. That first sip, not at all. But the more I drink it, so throughout the episode, I'll update y'all if it gets hotter.
Did you roll it before you?
I did.
Oh, you did roll it.
I did roll it. Yep. I stored it upside. I stored it upside. All my fruit sour beers, I try to store upside down. And then if I try to read them before, you should always read your cans before you crack them. And if it say roll them, roll them. Right. But to me, it only helps if you roll them if you're gonna pour it out all at once. Because if you're going, but then at the same time you pouring it out all in the can, it's still gonna settle at the bottom of the glass. So
you want that first sip. You want that first sip to at least have all that.
Right. I was almost going with maybe you should have like a stirrer just to keep agitating it throughout the drink process. Yeah, because some people don't like all that sediment at the bottom to drink that. But if you stir it every sip, maybe you get a better chance. Bruising Banter sippers. Bruising Banter stirs. Bruising Banter. Cheers. Yeah. But yeah, pass me another one of these. I would definitely have another.
And if you guys would like, I'll come and stick my finger in your glass and stir it with my finger.
And we're gonna charge you for that though. That's like almost a sex act.
Right. Yeah.
All right. You drinking something, yo?
No. One, I didn't have time, and I don't think I should drink anymore tonight either. Thank you.
You were drinking earlier?
Yes.
What were you drinking earlier?
I had a few cocktails and a shot because my birthday's tomorrow, so.
Hey.
They bought me a shot at the bar, which was not a shot. It was more like a double. I hate when niggas be like, "Oh, here go a shot," and the glass is like this big. It's like, oh, that's not a shot.
Drinking?
That's a drink. Yes.
Huh? You drinking?
He said, "Did I drink it?"
Yeah.
I did.
I hate when people do that.
I didn't shoot it back though. Did I shoot it back? I sipped it first and then I shot it back.
So you shot it. You sipped it until it got to a shot.
So he took two shots basically.
I almost feel like you're judging me or some shit.
No, I was just asking.
Energy's weird here. What's going on? Are you judging?
No. But happy early birthday. I mean,
yeah, old man.
When it dropped, it won't be.
Well, I gotta be old man though.
Are you a young? You're a young man.
Yeah.
All right, young man. Happy birthday, young man. Whatever you want to be, man.
I'm the youngest one on the podcast.
It's like,
Nah, I agree. I agree with that.
he shook his head.
It's like, yep, I could be.
I said, that's not true. Y'all both told me I was handsome earlier. So,
Nobody told you that. Nobody told you that.
We did not.
Mm-mm.
We did not at all.
I heard what y'all said.
Nah.
No.
Speaking of wrong influence, Rob, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking from First State Brewing. It is the Advanced Protocols. There it is right there. It is a India 7 and a Citra Cryo Hazy IPA. Cryo.
Oh,
Is it cryo?
It's cryo.
Jesus.
It's 7%. You should get notes of tangerine, grapefruit, and mango from the hops that they are using. You definitely can smell it on the nose. It's not too bitter. It's hazy-ish. Right there. There you go. I drank most of it already. 7% ABV. It's not too bitter. Some sweetness on there, but it definitely is an IPA. So if you're not IPA drinking, you probably still be like, I'm good. But other than that, it's still a nice sweetness to us. Not extra hoppy, right amount of hops. So I enjoyed it. Someone passed me another.
Nice.
That's what's up.
That's good, Rob.
Yeah. All right.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
what did the pudgy psychic? What do you call a pudgy psychic?
A what?
What do you call a pudgy psychic or a fat psychic?
Oh, that's rude. Now we about
The future? I don't know. I'm not sure.
Extra psychic.
That's good. That's almost good. I almost want to write that down. Extra psychic. That's good. That's good. But you call them a fortune teller.
Fortune teller.
Yeah.
Yo, guess what?
What?
I gave my handyman a to-do list, but he only did jobs 1, 3, and 5. Turns out he only does odd jobs.
I like that one. If you guys don't know, we're a little late, but happy Father's Day!
Hey, Rob, love that one.
What's my joke? What did Cinderella say when she got to the ball?
I don't know. I don't get it.
When she got to the ball.
When she got to the ball.
I don't get it.
You don't get it?
Nope, I don't get it.
Yo, dogs can't operate MRI machines. Dogs can't operate MRI machines.
They can't operate who? Like a CAT scan.
Ah.
All right. That's good.
That's stupid, guys.
What concert costs 45 cents?
50 Cent minus Nickelback? I don't know.
That's right. Good job.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's a dad. He's supposed to know that. Yeah. 50 Cent get a Nickelback. Yep.
I know it's something in that range. I know it had to be.
Yep.
My daughter told me another one. I can't even remember what it was. It was a good one too.
Joe, tell Lou the one you told me
Which one?
a while ago about the cat.
Oh. What's the difference? What's the difference between a can of tuna, a piano, and a bottle of glue?
I don't know.
You can tune a piano, but you can't piano a tuna.
Wait, I don't get it though. What the glue got to do with it?
That's what people get stuck on. He didn't say it right.
That's what people get stuck on. Is that the end of the joke?
Yeah. Yeah,
I was supposed to say what Yoda said.
Yeah, he's supposed to say. So what about the glue?
Yeah, I didn't care. I was trying to figure out why we can't tune a piano. Or you can't piano a tune or whatever that was.
Yeah. Did I tell you about the robbers at the liquor store?
Wait, this is real shit. What robbers at the liquor store?
No, there was two robbers at the liquor store. One picked up a bottle of whiskey and said, "Is this a bottle of whiskey?" The other robber said, "Not a whiskey is robbing the bank."
Nah, this whiskey is wobbing a bank. You wascally wob it. I was a wascally wob it.
You know he like Snoop Dogg and them Izzles, so that was right up his alley.
Yeah, hey, bro, that was terrible, bro.
Well, speaking of the West Coast,
Okay.
Kendrick Lamar, he popped out on us on Juneteenth
Sometimes you gotta
and gave us a concert that everybody's talking about a week and some change later. No, a week later.
Yeah, about
Or so. About a week later, people still are talking about it. Did anybody see it?
No,
Yeah, the concert.
I heard about it, but I didn't actually watch it.
watch the concert, but there's so much shit going around on the internet about it. I mean,
Right.
that's what, I just seen those.
Yeah, we watched it through that.
Yeah. I watched some of the concert and then I watched all of his part. I think his part was like an hour and some change. But I didn't
Wait,
watch
so
it.
was more people than him?
Yeah, like Roddy Rich came out earlier and
Roddy Rich, where the hell he been at?
popping
I
out.
think he got a new single.
Yeah, well he
I like Roddy Rich. You don't think Roddy Rich is trash?
I did too until that last album came out. And that, his last
Mm.
Roddy Rich and Mustard, they got appeal. No, that don't work.
album,
It would have to be like a banana joke.
Yeah, I was about to say Mustard and Appeal. What? When you started laughing, I was like, "Oh, that's a terrible joke."
It was terrible.
Yeah.
He tried to put it together. It was,
Yeah.
oh,
I think when you say mustard, I think you guys gotta make a food joke somewhere. I don't know.
got you.
Yeah, but the concert was cool. I mean, I didn't need to hear "They're Not Like Us" 6 times, but the people in the concert and the actual people in LA thought that was the right amount of time because they loved every single moment of it until they didn't. And then it was cool to see now the people saying it's not about Drake anymore because he brought all the people, all the gangs from all the neighborhoods that came out on the stage and showed each other love. So they were like, well, it's bigger than Drake and Kendrick now, but they still are using this record. So,
But like at this point, like it ain't even a diss record no more. It's his record. Like I mean,
it's a record now.
because at the end of the day, like it always been his record because there ain't no music from him been out like that. So it's like, of course, like you hear something that's got a nice beat to it, like you can rock out to it. Of course, that's gonna be a hit song. Like even if he wasn't talking about Drake, if he still had that same hook, it's a verse, two, three verses on there, it still would have been hot.
Right, because it's a mustard.
That's
beat,
possible.
so
That's possible.
It's a mustard beat. It's for the summer. It's a nice summer
It's
joint.
catchy,
Yeah.
They not like us. It make you feel like because that could be for anybody anywhere.
Right. Because he could be saying like West. It could be like a West Coast theme song. Like ain't nobody like the West Coast. They know
Right,
So,
right.
and that's probably where it is. That's probably what it is now. Because that's how a lot of people from California are taking it. Like like us. So
Well, it
where
already
we go
was
out.
that at first. It probably had different verses on there, and then he was like, "Oh fuck this, I'm about to."
He just took the hook from a song he was going to do.
Just use this
What if he did and just told some people in California like, yeah, this is what it was supposed to be, or they knew already. They was in the studio.
Yo,
Sidebar. Definitely is spicy. Still not hot enough to not drink it for me. But if a person is like always on the mild tip, they gonna feel the heat. But I don't know if they would stop drinking.
because after you keep eating a certain thing, even if it ain't that spicy, if you keep eating like something that's supposed to be spicy, but it ain't really like that straight punch in the face spicy.
Yeah.
As you keep eating it, get hotter and hotter because your mouth ain't.
Or maybe it could be the reverse though. You just get used to it because I think like it's really accentuating and balancing out how sweet this should be. Because if it was didn't have the peppers in it, I don't think that I could drink a pint. It's too much like Kool-Aid. But with the peppers in it, it definitely like shout out to the brewer. Because they definitely did some science work on this. I think this is an iteration. Like this could be a second or third edition before they even put something like this out. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. That Out of Order series is one of their most popular series that they put out. So they be around in that kitchen cooking it up. They do a lot of whipping up because I know some people. When I went to one festival, they was like, "Oh, they here!" Like they was like, they were super hyped. It was like we were like in Florida, and they was like, "Oh yeah, I love these cats. I go anywhere they at, I go."
That's what's up. That's what's up. Brewery groupies.
Yeah, he was. And I think they had like one of those Magnum joints. So they had like a special bottle. They would open it up at a certain time. He was right there, ready.
Yo, guess what? Yo, earlier at the bank today, an old lady that asked me to help her check her balance. I pushed her over.
So I guess it failed.
Yeah,
no balance check failed. And first of all, lady, I will steal, so don't let me help you check your balance.
Me too, man.
What else? Another thing that was still speaking of rap. Bow Wow had he put out a freestyle, and he believes he should be in one of the conversations when you talk about great rappers. So he thought he should be in there, which was funny. Which got me to talk because we were talking about this at work. One, I was out when he named it Boward Woward. I was like,
hold on. That's the name of the freestyle. Come on, man. Nah, so it's a comedy freestyle. He gonna make us laugh throughout every bar.
Boward Woward. No, sir.
No.
Boward Woward.
No.
Crazy.
I just realized that bow it could be bow and then like wow instead of like the sound a dog makes. I always thought little Bow Wow was just like the sound a little dog makes, but not. Yeah, but now when you said Boward Woward, it made me think like he wants us to put the wow. He wants us to emphasize the wow over the bow.
I don't want you to emphasize any of that because
no, I don't ever want you to say. I don't want to say that word, those two words ever again. Like those made up words should need to stay made up. That's
Boward Woward.
That makes it hard to listen to it. That makes it hard. Is he saying that in the song?
No, he didn't. Now the flow is actually not bad. You remember?
Okay.
He wasn't a bad rapper, but we were talking.
Why isn't he rapping anymore? Like why don't older rappers that had a like? I feel like he's still like these 30-year-old and 40-year-old women will still buy his albums.
Right, and that's what we were talking about at the place. We was like, well, like some of the people we have a range of people at work. So some people are like in their early 20s, mid 20s, and they was like they grew up on Bow Wow. So I was like, so what do you think Bow Wow is a top rapper? And he was like, well, he had hits back in the day. He did have a lot of hits, but they were all before the age of 18 or 19. So it's like, so after 19, there's nothing.
Wait, I ain't
he's 19. He's 19 or or lower. Everything.
How old is he now?
37. He's 37.
He hasn't had a hit in 18 years?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, that's an album in 18 years?
Yeah, he put out another album, I'm sure. But the funny thing is, this is a young lady who worked with us. I think she graduated. She was born in 2000. She was born in 2000. I said so. I was like, you know, Bow Wow is? Because the other young lady, who's about 5 years, she's 5 years older than her. She was like, yeah, I used to love Bow Wow growing up. And then I asked her, she was like, who Bow Wow? Like, she didn't even know who Bow Wow was.
Right. Right. His last album came out, she was 5.
Right. Right. And then she looked over and said, oh, yeah, I know who this is. He put on the Medea movies.
Mm-hmm.
God damn.
Cheers to that, lady. Cheers to that, young lady.
Mm-hmm. He just fell way off. Like, but I think if he went on tour, people would go see him. Well,
Yeah, he was on tour, though.
Yeah, he was on tour, and it was big. He did numbers.
They do that Y2K
for sure.
tour. Y2K,
Yeah.
B2K, Y2K, whatever that is.
Yeah.
So, but
then when you speak about your young coworker knowing Bow Wow from the Medea movies, it's just the same as like Will Smith and LL Cool J. Like people, like old white ladies love Ice-T because he's in CSI, and they have no idea that he has murder albums out.
Right.
He got a song called Cop Killer.
Yeah, it's a murder album. So you know what I mean. So it just depends on when you meet the celebrity, I guess, and if you can meet them in a certain genre, and then we know them from a different genre, that just shows their longevity. So I guess shout out to Bow Wow for keeping it going for 20 plus years. It's been longer than that. It's almost 30 years.
Yeah. But see, and when we were talking about that, though, because it was funny, because when we were talking about music, and I was like, so what's the favorite? So, but it's funny because she said one of her favorite artists is Chris Brown. Chris Brown had a song with Bow Wow in the same time period.
I feel like they kind of came up together, like he passed the torch almost.
Yeah. So it's like, well, you know, like one of your favorite artists is Chris Brown.
But this is from the girl that was born in 2000.
Yeah.
My thing is, she knows. So like, the thing is that Chris Brown was told like somebody different, like than, because that's young and fresh. Bow Wow had already been out before Chris Brown came out.
That's true. That's why I said it was like a passing of the torch.
So I think that people don't. I mean, because it's the same. I think the same thing happens now, kind of like with old rappers and new rappers. Some people think like because it's a new rapper, like let's say like somebody may get on a song with Future, right? And people will like that other nigga be like, oh, Future got on the album, got on a song with such and such. Oh, he made it. They ain't even thinking Future is like a big deal because he an older nigga. But he done got on a song with some nigga, and they like, oh, Future.
And then Chris Brown had 2 separate careers too, like before and after Rihanna. And that I feel like that girl, the young lady at your job, don't even know Chris Brown in the Double Mint commercials. Yeah. Does she even know that version, the Tappahannock Chris Brown, or does she know after Karushi? She know
Chris Brown came out, right?
Excuse me?
06?
Well, yeah, that's what I was about to say. The same time Shorty Like Mine came out with Bow Wow, it was 2006. So that was still a long time ago.
I don't know that Bow Wow because that's
what I was about to say. She don't even know that Chris Brown. She don't even know that Chris Brown. That version of Chris Brown ain't what made her like him. Right. Like it was like the 13. It was like the 13. Her being 13 and 14. Those versions of Chris Brown that probably made her like him.
Well, I think my point is. I think so. Is it because he burnt out early? Like Chris Brown is still going. Like he's still making hits today. Like Bow Wow ain't had 8 hits.
It's different because Bow Wow's a rapper and Chris Brown's a singer.
Yeah, but you have rappers still.
Yeah, you do,
but you really don't.
You have like now you do, but back in the day it wasn't a thing. Like the old rappers didn't continue to keep going, but now like it's a little different now because these like back in the day rappers are still rapping.
Right.
and only because they saw Jay-Z and they're like, oh, this nigga still rapping, let me go. But like if you think about it, like rappers from that was young back in that time, they're not going to continue to keep going because it's like people don't want to hear it. But with singing, that shit, as long as you going with the, because Chris Brown was started off young and he keeps changing with everything else, so he keeping himself afloat. But I don't think rap would do that for
But if you still got ability to rap, if you don't,
why can't you keep rapping?
I don't know. You might be right because Soulja Boy still be making shit.
Right. So I think if he stopped making shit that say Boward Woward and never do that.
Yo, can we never say that on the show no more? Don't, man. Oh my gosh.
That's the Boward Woward.
That's the. Oh, if we're gonna make it a segment, we should definitely keep it. The worst thing of the week. The Boward Woward segment. The Boward Woward. You get the Boward Woward award. I'll say it all the time if you make it an award. For the shittiest week. Who had the shittiest week? Give him the Boward Woward.
I thought that was interesting because I was like, well, that is true. Because I would have thought that he would still have some stand power. Like, but it's also funny talking to different people from different generations because now some of the cultural references are different. Even just talking like, you might people like even like my kids, like they talk about TikTokers. I'm like, who the fuck is them people? Like I have no clue. Like no realm of at all who they are. Like not even like peripheral. Like, oh yeah, I know who they are. I have no clue.
Yo, my son's friend came over for the weekend because it was his birthday, and they sure enough watched YouTube for like 6 hours of the time that they hung out together. And I was just like, what are y'all watching? Like, we watching blah. I'm like, I don't even. You know what? I don't care. I don't even care.
You watching the nigga playing a video game?
It was something like that, or they was watching a nigga like talking about like viral videos.
And I'm not hating on my man, but I still don't know what Kai, whatever name is Kai, something. I don't even know what he does. I don't even have no.
Oh, the guy who be hanging out with Kevin Hart now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea. Yo, what does Mr. Beast do?
Same shit.
Well, Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast made like $60 million a year. Like we need to find out what Mr. Beast do. We need to find out like just the eighth of what Mr. Beast do, and like we'd be fine.
Like Mr. Beast actually does real, like he does content. Like he was on YouTube before YouTube was popping, so he's been making content for like 20 years. So I know what Mr. Beast does.
Okay, Mr. Beast just went viral in my mind like in the last 3 months. Like where he come from?
Mr. Beast's been the biggest thing on the internet for a while now. Like he is.
Internet make me feel old when I hear shit like that.
Yeah,
because I feel like I go on the internet every day.
He got candy bars. He got burgers. That's why he became famous. Like he did some of those challenges. Like, can I live in this coffin for 24 hours? And that would be a video. But then he would go. He would buy like people Walmart gift certificates or Walmart shopping sprees, or give out $100,000. Like, oh, here you go. Here's $100,000 just for. Or then yeah, and then he did the car lot. Like people would come up, buy a car. He was like, "Here you go, sign up. It's free." Yep. Like free cars. All the cars on the lot would be free if you came up and got one. So he do stuff like that. So I rock with Mr. B because he give away a lot of money. He make a lot of money.
Shit, I don't rock with that nigga.
But he also got a whole philanthropy. He also got a whole philanthropy leg too, where they actually donate money to Goodwill. So there's a whole lot of stuff he do. So I don't know how he really do it, but he puts in a lot of work. And they say he works a lot to make that content. But Kai just be sitting there, like they watch this nigga sleep. I was like, what the fuck y'all doing? He was sleeping. Because they posted it on.
I'll never understand that.
They posted it on TMZ. Travis Scott woke up Kai Cenat from his sleep. I'm like, what?
Well, that's why. Because Travis Scott was on there.
But he wasn't. He was on the phone. He picked up a phone and said, hey, what's up? And he put it to the camera. I was like, but he was asleep. So why were you even watching him still while he was sleeping? But that's not my thing. So I don't know. But hey, I ain't gonna yuck people young.
And these kids sleep on FaceTime with each other.
That's true. That is true.
So it's like,
well, I get that part because people just
not me.
on the phone. stay on the phone. All the
Yeah,
time,
a nigga
people.
would hang up once they found out that the phone was off the hook.
Maybe they'll find out if you don't
Yeah,
wake back
well,
up.
Yes, weirdness to
Yeah.
me. This is strange. I don't even try to understand it at this point in my life.
Yo, they really made them.
What that happened today? Did that happen today?
They really just.
Oh my gosh!
They really went.
Damn!
For the Villanova Knicks because they just traded for Mikal Bridges. So
Oh, you already know they got the physical therapist went to Villanova too. The team psychiatrist, he went to Villanova. All them Wildcats run up and through the Madison Square Garden.
That's great.
Oh, Jay Wright on the way. Jay Wright on the way. Bring us a chip. If Thibodeau don't bring them to the conference final championship, like we need to go to Game 7 or some shit. Or Jay Wright's right on the call. He waiting. Who else in the league that go to Villanova that need to be on the Knicks?
You might be right.
That's nutballs, man. Speaking of nutballs, why do melons have weddings? I don't know. I just was segueing. Sometimes they good, sometimes they bad. Why do melons have weddings?
Speaking of nutballs, why do women have weddings? Why is that speaking of nutballs?
Because they can't elope.
Why do
You just should have said cantaloupe. You just should have said that.
Oh, melons. Because they got a lot of rings.
Sore throats are a pain in the neck.
The ring.
Why do melons have
No.
weddings? I knew it was something about
Sore
it.
throats
I knew it.
are a pain in the neck.
It was cantaloupe. But then I was like, nah, kind of stupid. But what?
Yeah, yes they are. As you drink. Man, my what else is oh
I ain't seen a girl. Hold on. I seen a song.
Internet.
I seen a girl on like on the street doing some street interview.
2024.
Oh,
Down to you ain't seen the Hawk Tuah people? The Hawk Tuah girl? Yeah.
yo, this is dumb. This is dumb. This is dumb.
What is it?
Yeah, that's where it started.
What's it called?
Hawk Tuah. Hawk Tuah. Because he said the guy on I think it's what is it, Tim and D? Tim and D. They go around interview.
You gotta get that extra level of saliva.
On the street, and they asked, "What can you do in bed, in the bedroom?" That
Yeah, I'm gonna send you. I'll send you the song.
on
Some
that thing.
AI dude done sung a song. It's like 2 verses and everything. No, you ain't said that.
So now it's been like everywhere. I think now she can.
That's the sound that they make.
Oh, they got a reggae joint. I think I said that. Did I say you on the reggae joint?
I mean, it all depends on who you asking.
It's horrible. Hot. Shoot, don't.
All right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she said hot too.
Hot
You gotta spit on that
too.
thing. You know what I mean?
That's fine, but you don't got a hot tube, nothing.
Yeah,
Ugh.
you gotta spit on that thing. That's the spit.
No, I don't.
You only got one person to talk to about the hot tube, bro. You.
Hey, I don't see people are attracted to it. So they must want that. Like, oh
I
yeah.
don't want it. That's fine. If that's what you into,
Cinderella. That's Cinderella. You gotta do that Cinderella on that joint.
don't be mad. Let's-
Right.
Like,
Hey, you wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even
Yeah, I
know.
would. Hot too? You want hot? When I hear hot too, I mean, like you get that shit. You got cola in your chest. You got cola in your chest. And you just,
That don't got nothing to do with her daddy. Her daddy ain't teach her how to do that unless her daddy taught her how to do that. Then it's a problem.
Ever some people are like, oh, I feel sorry for her daddy, but she. I watched the whole. It was funny.
Daddy, why?
I don't know because now she going all over the place for saying Hawk Tuah. I guess.
But that's crazy though. Like, cause all she did was say what she do. She didn't do it. And there's plenty of dads out here with porn star daughters. You know what I mean? Like, would you rather have a girl who says what she does in the privacy of her bedroom, or would you rather have a daughter who's doing it and showing you? It's all about perspective.
That's true.
It's inebriation, man. We've done man on the street content. The more inebriated you are, the easier the content is to get.
But you know what I always find about
that girl was not. If she was 1% sober,
the questions people are willing to.
That was a great interview. She was very honest, but I think she was drunk as hell.
Yeah.
Drunk as hell. She was drunk as hell. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if she's drunk.
So she could have been a Hawk Tuah girl.
Left her drawers in somewhere. I don't even remember.
That is true. That is true. She probably was drunk, but I think it's also her personality because her friend said, "Oh, he got a question for you." So she already knew whatever was coming out her mouth was going to be crazy. She already knew that her friend was going to say something ridiculous, and she did it. Now I think it blew the guys who.
I gotta think of something. I gotta think of an idea.
And money off of it. She probably doing just as well as the lady who showed her breasts at the Oilers game, and now she like famous too. People just be doing wild stuff because they call her good luck. She was a good luck charm because I think once she did it, the Oilers came back. They still lost in Game 7, but they came back down 3-0. So they made it a series after she did it. And first for a while she went undercover, but now she's back. I think they said on the news that she
got capitalized.
Well, she had one
got to capitalize.
Playboy to do some tasteful shots, I guess. So people out here making money any time for it. I guess if you get that one moment, you guys milk that moment. And I was like, dang. Because you know what's funny? When I first saw speaking of Hawk Tuah, going back to the Hawk Tuah, I had saw it earlier, and I just scrolled. I just scrolled by like. Because I was telling my wife, I was like, I saw that earlier, and because I've seen that many those type of man on the street things a lot. Like I didn't even pay no mind. I just scrolled by, like, oh, okay, and they kept moving, and then all of a sudden, it's like everywhere you look, people put it in. So a lady was selling. Lady was trying to sell real estate with it, insurance. People were using it for everything. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. It is. I was like, it's just a meme of that moment, I guess. And it came out in the summer, so I guess that works. I'm gonna start. We gotta get more man on the street shit like that.
You're under arrest.
We gotta go harder and ask people ridiculous questions. We got air to the end.
Yo, I got a question. Yo, what do you never say to a policeman?
Yeah, I'm just here. I don't know what's going on. I hate it when the punchline don't come through. Now you gotta do it again.
Can you hold?
I don't know. It went out, so we missed it.
All right.
It was dumb anyway. Nope.
Yeah, give us the punchline again.
It was dumb. It was sure. Let me grab my license. Can you hold my
With a gun or with just a note? That's a good one.
I was on a walk when I saw a sign that said,
Yo, that's an oldie but goodie. I used to be addicted to the hokey pokey until I turned myself around. That is a classic. Hey guys, where do you learn to make ice cream?
I get it.
Sunday school.
That's a classic.
That's solid.
Thank you. Thank you very much. They still make that magazine, yo. Oh man, I love my herb garden too, man. That's all right.
Good time.
I'm close to it. I don't know. Oh, I wasn't close to it at all.
What do you call it?
Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. It was wrong.
I don't know, bro.
A waste of time.
Oh wait.
Ah, that's really dumb.
Wait,
That's really dumb. Yeah, I like that one.
You know, it's funny. They used that punchline as something else because it was like, what do you call a what?
My friend thought that drinking beer would make him smarter, but I don't think any amount of beer would make my bud wiser.
I was like, oh, you can use.
It's the only beer joke I had.
You can use it for a lot of things. Huh.
Oh. Hebrew.
That's a beer joke.
Yep. You call Jewish male brewer the same thing. That's funny. These jokes are good. By the way, we missed a couple of weeks. Happy Father's Day. I don't know if anybody heard that in the beginning. So happy Father's Day, everyone. If you know why these corny jokes are coming, we've been doing this for 5 years now. Take these jokes to the face. Oh, that's true. Yeah, Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth, everyone.
Yeah. This is that's our Father's Day, Juneteenth.
Baltimore.
Yeah, a lot happened since we were away. I went to a beer festival over the weekend in Baltimore. It was the Reggae Rise Up Beer Fest. Shout out to Food and Brews for the tickets. It was. I'm not gonna be too critical on it. I think it was. I was actually now thinking about. I don't know if it was their first time. It might have been the first time for the beer fest part of it, but not the reggae piece. But I don't know if it was because it was so hot. But they didn't have a lot of brews out there to be called a beer fest. It was like it could have just been a beer garden. So it wasn't a lot of wasn't a lot of beer at all. Actually, it was like one row of beer, and that was it. And I mean, they all had about 3 or 4 beers on it, so they had plenty of beer to drink. But it wasn't. But then you had spiked.
I feel like that's like a cult thing, like some underground.
Weird combination that
Sunny D still be being made so vodka people could drink it.
But I guess they do.
Wait, so they put liquor in Sunny D?
Yeah,
yeah, but it's less like Red Bull and vodka is more above ground. You know what I mean? Like, who's drinking? Yeah, but like, ain't nobody really talking about that Sunny D on the low. But it's like, who drink? Do you know anybody who even owns a bottle of Sunny D in the last? Who bought a bottle of Sunny D in the last 15 years?
Oh, you mean it's like a promotional thing? Like,
When I realized it wasn't real, I thought it had orange juice in it, and when it was like no orange juice allowed, I was out.
No, because I don't even know. I never knew why.
Tang.
I drink it every once in a while.
I used to drink Tang until I watched Married with Children, and them Tang sandwiches just made it just so untasteful. I couldn't do it anymore. I just switched to just always Kool-Aid.
Tang.
The Tang was like powdered carbonated orange juice or some shit. It was horrible. But yeah, the Bundys used to make Tang sandwiches, Yoda.
Yeah,
It's not.
Horrible.
I mean, I think I used to want Sunny D when I was little because you see people with that lunchbox they had Sunny D. I was like, oh, I want Sunny D. But when I actually had it, I was like, I didn't really.
I used to get them when we was in high school too. Like
when you said silky mouthfeel, it made me think of the almond milk
like
silk.
Silkier,
And that's exactly like an orange version of that.
like soda,
That's exactly what Sunny D is. Sunny D is fucked up, yo. Sunny D is a fucked up cat. Look, guess who's not gonna ever be a sponsor of this podcast? Sunny D. I didn't even know they had flavors, bro.
Y'all be-
I only seen the orange
It's
bottle.
Not that bad, yo. Sunny D's not that bad.
Okay.
Yo, Sunny D lemonade ain't bad.
Yeah, we had a seltzer yesterday. We would never keep unless you have juice, unless you have some Sunny D to go with it. Keep that in the cooler.
It's a whole Sunny D cocktail. So that's a whole like a line seltzer line.
You lie.
Everybody's in the seltzer now.
You lie. You was already drink. You had already drunk. You started drinking that, and then you stopped, and then you drunk some other things, and you went back. So it was easier to drink because you were already tipsy.
What I can say is that it kind of grew on me because maybe I started not paying it anymore.
On tour? What's it, a band?
Yeah.
It's a pop up.
Tipsy, first of all.
Oh, they don't. Oh, the Sunny D cocktail.
Hold up, were they there? You were at Rise Up. Were they there?
On tour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because they got a lot of spots.
Oh, that's why we started talking about Sunny Delight.
They were going to be at Reggae Rock Beer Fest is on here.
Is it still Sunny Delight or is it Sunny D?
They were at the Boston Pizza Fest in Boston.
Because it ain't no delight in it.
That's what I'm saying. That's where I saw them. I think they were one of the sponsors. Yeah, I think they were one of the sponsors of the beer festival. I think it's Sunny D.
Yeah.
Like KFC. I guess.
Delight.
I think because a lot of times it's more about how people, when people start calling it something, they be like, well, we might as well make the brand what they do. People are like, oh, let's try that Sunny D.
I'll let you flesh it out. You have it.
Vitamin D. Sunny D. There's a joke in there somewhere. You gotta flesh it out. It's there. I'll keep on. Come on. I'll work on it. Bring it back to the table later.
You saw it twice.
Well, what else? I think that
It was. You wanted to see the second time, or you was obligated.
4 came out. 4? Is it 4? Bad Boy 4 came out. Saw it twice. It was a good movie. I enjoyed it thoroughly. Yeah. Saw it twice.
Yeah, that is good because that's why I actually like. That's why I was so shocked that you wanted to go see it twice. That's why I wasn't sure because normally you don't see another movie the second time till streaming these days.
It's a good movie. Then. It was a good movie.
He was like 16 again, running back and forth to the movies every week, seeing the same movie over and over again. Those was the days, man. I seen New Jersey Drive like 4 times.
Right.
Stupid.
Right. And yeah.
Oh, why? You like it?
Yeah,
Yo, it was so dumb.
Wasting your money.
There's a lot of a lot of car theft going on in New Jersey back in those days.
Jersey Drive last week.
That Viper, those Vipers did not work.
I only saw New Jersey Drive once. I hated that movie.
It's a dumb movie, yo. It's dumb.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And what was the other song that? I mean, other.
No, it was just called
big
Crooklyn.
at the
Not,
same time?
but Straight Out of Brooklyn was something different.
Straight Out of Brooklyn? No. The girl on the IRT. One of those shows. One of those movies.
Girl on IRT. That was, I remember that one.
I ain't like that movie either.
Straight Out of Brooklyn. I'm thinking Brooklyn.
It was something.
Shout out Low
I mean,
Cash.
I might have been lying about that one. It might have just been girls.
I like that one because I didn't understand. I didn't understand at all until the punchline.
Yeah,
that was good.
Like
That was good.
Matty Rich.
I was like, why does this dumb? I was about to call you dumbass and everything. Like, why does dumbass only know 25 letters and all? He don't know. That's. But I'm the dumbass. I am the dumbass. You got me.
I know. There was a good delivery.
I'm gonna go see it. Yeah, me and my daughter just rewatched the first one to prepare ourselves to go see it. See the second one.
Box office 2 weeks in a row, made $100 million at the box office. I haven't seen it yet. The kids saw it. They thought it was a good movie. I saw the first one.
Yeah, you was telling me that this weekend. Yeah. You see sadness?
I don't know if I talked to you, but if you were a fan of The Office, Phyllis on The Office is also the character of Sadness.
Right. Or whatever sadness was going to be, they changed it when Phyllis got the part. But either or, like that character definitely has a lot of. Not even the lady who plays Phyllis, but it has a lot of Phyllis in it. Like if Phyllis was always sad, that would be who she was. But yeah, I like the dynamic of Inside Out, so I'm interested to see the new emotions come through and what they got to offer.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. What else? Anything y'all watching on television or on Netflix, YouTube?
Yo, I started watching this joint on this documentary about this lady.
Yes.
This handicap.
If he can't consent,
have a relationship.
don't matter how old you are. If you being taken care, if you have to be.
For me, because I'm like,
I don't know what the word is, but if you're over 18 and you still need to be taken care of on a daily basis, then you don't have consent. So yeah, it is rape. Because there's a lot of back in the day they was doing that in like nursing homes and convalescent homes where young girls would have to go and they just be left or whatever, and they come be pregnant and shit like that. So they just started sterilizing them, and their family members would come back and be like, "Yo, why has my daughter been sterilized? Like I didn't authorize that," and it was because the orderlies was raping them. Damn.
Yeah, I think they were using assisted communication, so he would type the words in.
Yeah.
But they were saying he couldn't.
They was
he
her
didn't even
thought.
know. Right. He wasn't saying those words. She was actually making him type those words, like saying "kiss me," "show me your breasts," stuff like that.
Right.
That's what his parents, his mom, and his brother were saying. she was saying something different, and then somebody else came.
And if he's conditioned you conditioned over the years to do a lot of different things.
They were giving him credit for it.
And if he's conditioned to be
so you never really know,
handicapped, then
if you don't
even if he's not, he is going to be.
To do that on a normal basis, then he ain't going to do it. So it's hard to even really know what his capacity is.
Damn, you probably shouldn't even say it.
Right.
Oh no.
Oh man, you working up to being inappropriate. Oh man, this guy.
Right.
For those of y'all that are only listening, you gotta watch YouTube to laugh at that joke. Oh, you may go to hell, but you're gonna laugh. It's pretty funny. It's not funny anymore.
But
Don't laugh at that joke.
Wait, is his penis handicapped?
Yo, so what I was trying to say is that like, shut the fuck up. Like, because I'm thinking like, how does she arouse him? Like, how did he get aroused if he's handicapped? Like, is it like?
Well, no, that animal instinct is always there because even when some people have on a mental I don't know what the handicap, they were still.
I think that she flicking on his penis trying to get him hard. If he don't want to get hard, you're not gonna get hard.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, or is that controllable? Is my thing. Like, if
you ever had a girl that you weren't sexually attracted to try to come on to you?
Because you. That's what I would think. That's what I was thinking too, though.
But I don't know.
Yeah, but that's why.
That's how you get hard, Rob.
Somebody touching this thing, shoot up. Like it might not be that.
Can we stop this, man? Y'all, man, listen, bro.
After all this happened, did you finish it or not?
Well, that monkey, and that's crazy. Animal instinct, because all monkeys is ugly as shit. So it's like I don't give a fuck. I gotta get my thing off. Procreate.